As always, I want to welcome every person, place, or thing in existence. All right? You know how I do it. I want to welcome every person, place, or thing in existence. All right? Let's get it. I'm gonna leak some of this wisdom on your mental. Don't worry about it. You're gonna know. You're gonna get to hear some of this. Y'all know what it is. I should have been the information man. Let that freedom ring, people. Why not? It's mine. I'm not gonna let you dictate what goes on in my arena. That wouldn't be suitable, would it? I would like to congratulate everyone who has made it to the great stages in their existence. Those niggas who have found themselves to be supreme. Give yourself a bell and a pat on the back. Because you haven't found nobody as of yet that is great as you are. I got a real good question. What were you born knowing? That's hard. It's gonna be hard, but it's good. I don't want you coming to me regurgitating what the next person said, and I ain't gonna tell you what the last person said. I ain't gonna let you know. Man, that's already been said. I'm gonna just sit you to the side for a minute. I wanna know, what were you born already knowing, people? You ain't gonna get it like this on no Facebook or airwave. Hit the heart button. Are you kidding me? It's nothing fake over here. This is the real deal. Much greater than Mike Tyson and your boy Holyfield. Yeah, put together with a little Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier. How about that part? Put it in your bag and mix it up, nigga. Why not? You got that right. Yeah, so as soon as I quench my throat, thirst, you know what I mean? This is some Gold Peak raspberry tea. I suggest you indulge. Cha, cha, cha. We gonna set this place on fire. You better believe it. 14,720 degrees. That's hot. That's too hot. Niggas didn't even know they can get that hot until I just told you so. Ask your smartphone, how much electricity can you pulsate? Enough to watt up an entire city. Did you know that? I know more about you than you knew your own self. And I stand to be corrected on that, goddammit. I need somebody telling me that I'm wrong. My science and mathematics isn't precise. Ain't that what you want? Anytime somebody is spewing or leaking information from their faucet, you want to be sure that it is precise and accurate. Like Jesus said, you don't eat at everybody's table, goddammit. Some of you niggas got too much salt in your food and sugar. Talk light to the deity, or we're not going to talk at all. Can you work with that? Can you be at peace? Would you still be at a state of tranquility if you have not ever made even one mention of me, much less let alone look at me? Delete me from your airway. Your form of transformation of information. Delete me. I'm not a reliable source for you, homie. Baby girl. This deity ain't for you yet. You gotta wait till something of the seed I produce manifests for you. Something more of like on your saute. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody likes a little flavor, but you don't want too much of nothing. Because too much of everything will upset the party. They said orange juice is good for you, right? So I went on and drank it like crazy. Because I thought, hey, anything that's good for me, I might as well just go ahead and abuse it. But then what happened? I caught strep throat from too much acid. I said, damn, doc, I thought you said orange juice was good for me. He said, son, anything of overindulgence or too much will and can be harmful. So I equate that to all avenues, paradigms, elements and equations of your existence. You know how I do. I like to flip the coin and look at everything on both sides because I already know as below, so above, and as above, so below. I understand that string theory real deep. And with each passing day, my conceptual view of the statement becomes more expanded and broader. Right. And that's going to happen right now, just only on the simple mere fact that I just quoted that statement. So my mind got to follow suit. My cells in my body got to follow suit. Your brain acts as a schooling system, people, much like that building Martin Luther King down there on Stanton Avenue somewhere in Philadelphia. You see how you run your ass in and out of the church and in them school buildings and temples and colleges and so forth. What happens? You get downloaded with a source of information, right? You come out drained and you're tired. You're mentally, you've been thinking too hard because why? I need to know the American standards and customs and knowledge. Boy, this shit is. And I ask you again, what were you born already knowing? Don't forget my question. Jack? What were you born knowing already before you went and got your high school diploma or your college degree, your bachelor's degree, your doctor's degree? Before you allowed another man or woman dictate and allow how many degrees you're going to possess in your life. See, some of you ain't going to go no higher than 33. Some of you don't even know that you can go higher than that. Lady Shea Butter, Dreamy Queen, much love and respect. Prosperity and enlightenment. I'm wishing for you. Namaste. All right, so we got two people on the YouTube. Much respect. All right, who else we got on the YouTube? Because we're doing live both Facebook and YouTube, people. So come on through. Hit that heart button. Signify that you are most vibrant in the universe. That's what the heart button is for. Did you know the most powerful force in the universe is that of love? Just try it out. Get in an argument, start it on purpose, and then remedy it, turn around, switch it, flip the coin with that of something lovely. They're going to think you fucking crazy. Are you playing with my mind, my heart? But be careful, the fight might get worse, because, but one thing for certain, two things for sure, love prevails all boundaries. You see? Now, although love is a touchy and deep subject and topic, I done wrote poems on love. I think I wrote essays on love and a few ideas about love, especially when I heard Tina Turner asking what love had to do with anything. So that when I really got into it. But so because of that, I'm not going to really get into too much of the idea of love. First of all, let me just say this. I already acknowledge that everybody, each and personal one individual already have their idea of the expression of love that they wish to exert to this paradigm in which we are in. Don't forget the question. What were you born already knowing? I'm going to make it easier for some people, and we're going to get into the reason why, we come to stream today. But don't forget, we're talking about anyway. So it's all going to fall in the line. If we go to center field, left field, right field, back catcher, shit, you can be the umpire right now. You're going to still be enlightened. But we want to get into and stick around the idea of how all the science and the mathematics that we deal with in our life is nothing but the replica and exact essence of who and what you are. There could be no physical world manifested, brought into fruition if it had not been for the thought. Let's go to the good book, so-called good book, right? The Christians got this book called the good book. Many of you people heard that. Your grandmom used to call it that. Boy, bring me the good book. I say, and you know where the good book always be at? On the coffee table in the living room. Remember that big ass book with the blonde hair, blue eyed dude in it? Right. That book. St. John got it. In the beginning was the Word. Well, wait a minute. Let me go back to Genesis. Because don't forget, John is in the New Testament. Now, so I hope you have studied already before you got to the new shit, the old stuff. So when you come to St. John and you see how in the beginning was the Word, you're going to have to go back to Genesis. Because Genesis means the beginning. Oh, is this beginning to make any sense to anybody? No? That's okay. Watch this. I'm going to iron it out. And y'all, I'm telling you, you're going to be able to see how can I say it? Let's just say it like this. Because this is going to be a treat. This ain't what I meant to say, but I'm going to say this because it's going to be a treat and it's going to happen. You're going to be able to see things in your mind manifest before you even do in front of you. Oh, that's a lovely tool, y'all. When you get to walk around in this world, especially in this day and time, and you already got your GPS signified and lined up, working with your crystals, you mean to tell me you can't even see? Just like the GPS on your phone if I was to put it on Waze? Don't play with me. I know what I'm talking about. As below, so above. We talk about a macro and a micro. You see that Waze? This means you're electrified, tuned in to anything that was to connect with you. And that's only dealing with the cellular technology. We haven't begun yet to teach you of how, remember, getting into the science and the mathematics of the you, because without you having cells in your body, you could not have a cell phone. There's no way they in a prison going to have a room to put me in called a cell if there wasn't no cells of what I am. Now let's check this now. Let's go back to in the beginning was the Word, right? Because when you go back to Genesis, when you go back to the beginning, did God say in the beginning was His Word? Or did He say He created a nigga named Adam? Right. He created the nigga named Adam, right? But you getting it misconstrued and confused with the ADAM and not even recognizing that there's an ATOM. Just like, but different of the ATUM of ancient Egypt. There go your Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost right there. Your three paradigms that you see them throwing up all the time. Right in front of your face. Huh? How they do it? Movie stars and all that. Y'all know what it is. Don't play with me. You know these people are occultists. I ain't come to play. I ain't come to play. I ain't got time to mentally play, because when I be caring for the world so much throughout the time of the day, it gets at me. And I don't like that. So I hold off, because I don't want to end up back in the penal system in a cell again. Only put me once in a cell, revert me back once to a cell. Once I get in there and start mastering the ATOM, my 666, which is neutron, protons, and electrons, that which they made you scared of, right? I'm gonna be reborn. That ain't that what Jesus said? What your Christian brothers and them say, people? Have you been reborn? Have you been saved? Did you ever ask them saved from what? So just like you run in and out of them churches and them school buildings and you get downloaded with information, right? In your blood. Oh man, this is going to get a little deep, y'all. Y'all, I hope. And if you're giving blood to these people, red banks and stuff, and your plasma, you're going to want to stop it. They're cloning you and they're duplicating you. That's what I would do with your shit if you give it to me. So don't think and don't tell me that somebody is on a more diabolical end level than me won't be able to manifest and capable to do that shit. Or should I have just kept that to myself, right? I might have been the only one on the planet that know how to do like that, can work like that. Yeah, my nigga, did you know blood is crystal liquid light? Oh my God. Why you think they love Henrietta Lacks so much in their history? Ain't it still February? Where's Henrietta at? God damn it. Come forth, baby. Come here, honey. Yeah, she said she wants y'all to know, y'all. Did I mod Lady Shea Butter up? She should be a moderator, right? Put add. Okay, Lady Shea Butter. Hope I did that right. Lady Shea Butter, I appreciate the tunes, the vibrations, and the hertz that you give us. We definitely need that. You know, we've learned and studied and found and even experienced that, yes, even, everything vibrates. This is the Hermetic philosophy, yo. And like, even the shell. Take a shell. What do you call them? A seashell, and you put it to your ear. Has its tone, its hum, its vibration. There's so many sciences with putting the tongue on the roof of your mouth and causing a vibrational synchronized from the brain flow of what you wish to manifest. Now, and how is all this possible? Because the blood has cells in it, and your cells go to school just like you do. Remember, as it is above, so it is below. As it is without, so as it is within. Huh? Our macro and our micro. If you gotta go kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade, all the way to eighth grade and graduate, then you must know that this is the study and the science of the exact replica of what I am made of how I manifested to this what physical degree we have thus far. We got to understand that science, else you won't know how supreme and great and almighty that you are. So as those cells that's in your blood go through our brain, oh, now this is why they say a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Because your cells get downloaded with all that junk, that garbage that you're wasting the mind away. You see? Because the mind is you. That's Bash. Love and respect. Let's send some energy, peace, love, and light, and prosperity out the Bash Alley. Definitely. Add you up too, as a moderator. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, sir. Lady Shea Butter says, yes, all in existence carry a tone of vibration. 100. That's right. Okay. And looking at that light, let me share this science too, because this is profound how they did this. You see, back in the day, we had, and Bobby Hemmett teaches us this, y'all. We had the vinyl record, right? And that needle was crystal. So he said when that crystal played against that charcoal, it created a unheard but noticeable to the brain and the organs of the body sound. And this is the whole idea of why things had pretty much went from that of digital to analog. You see? Because as still today, as we spew this higher information, this video only gonna go out to probably 5 people for the of what is known as information control. Okay? So obviously somebody benefits off of what you know. And maybe this will give you no amaze of how there are entities that make $78 trillion a day, not just off of beer, Newports, and hair, but the ignorance of the people. Oh my God. That is amazing. You could pretty much, I could be a pastor and make me some money. I might get in the game. I'm in the wrong game. I should get that black suit on with the like this. I pretty much look, I'm close. I know I'm down there close. Take the hat and the gold chain and shit off. And the leather. You know, you can't look too rich. Talking about Father Hills. How should we be living today? So I was reading your comment, Lady Shea Butter. So as the blood, right? And this is why you can get a nice couple dollars. And look, here's the thing. You can make them pay you more. Go in there and tell them, listen, man, I got the good blood. I got that good shit. I've been enlightening it. I've been Dr. Sebi-ing it all up. And if you get my blood, you probably going to create a nice creature. And they'll probably give you $100 million, just like Henrietta Lacks. But y'all don't know how to think and do this. You going to go in there and let them give you, you going to give you up your plasma blood for $15. You make me want to go beat them people up, y'all. It's like, no, I'm just kidding. I know, jokes aside. But come on. You got to give them more than that. But as you know, they ain't going, you ain't going to get. You know what I mean? At least I'm giving you a little something. Hey, take this little $25. Give me a pint of that blood. Did you know that the Christians say that Jesus Christ's blood is what saves them? And they expelled me from the churches for making mention that all you niggas is witches and wizards practicing magic and voodoo. Yet you tell me in the Bible, stay away from anything that bleeds. Don't even touch it. Both Bible and Quran. I read them. But yet you talking about How the Father do it in the Catholic Church. This is the blood of Christ. Drink this in remembrance of me. And I used to have to ring the bell. It wasn't like this. There was another John. But I rung all kind of bells. But I know the science. I know the witchery. I know the sorcery. I know black magic. I know white magic. I know voodoo. Voodoo and all that. I don't believe that stuff. I'm telling you, I know what it is. And it's being practiced all day, every day. Yeah. Go to a restaurant next and watch somebody tell the waitress to bring them a steak, medium rare. Or I need some of the blood coming up out of that night. But sir, aren't you Christian? I seen you down there at the Episcopalian Church on Fifth Street. Don't worry about that. Just bring me my steak. We ain't gonna beat up on the hypocrisy of how we living. We want to move forward onto that, right? We know everybody living fucked up, talking shit. Everybody talking a whole bunch of shit, and all they do is just sound good, but it amounts to nothing. I think Bobby Hemmings said that same thing. Talk about a whole bunch of good nothing. Don't amount to nothing. Listen to the presidents. And their stuff is script. They write that stuff down. That's unbelievable. You write that down? I could have came off the top of the head with that. Oh, yes. We're doing very fine with all the balloons flying around. I can guarantee you can rest assured that there are no flying objects or aliens coming from other dimensions or air pockets in our universe. All right. And Russia will no longer be, no, you ain't got the, or read the gram in front of them to be talking about a whole bunch of nothing. Like people believe that stuff. You talk about they shot the missile. They talk about they shot the balloon out the sky with a missile, yo. Really? You shot the balloon out the sky with a missile. Let me get this right. I want you to take a balloon and just get a BB gun and shoot the balloon and tell me where your BB went. Oh, you want? Somebody said the missile self-destruct once it made contact with its target. Wow. We got some sophisticated shit. I got to get me some of that artillery. I like that. There's no evidence, right? You know how they collect shells when the police come? You get to pick the body up, chalk it all off, and collect the shells. Well, hey. Obviously, we got this new technology where we can shoot through a balloon, and there goes that whatever it is we shot. It's not in existence no more. It didn't even hit nothing on the other side, you know. And then they're gonna tell you, listen, they still in the ocean looking for the pieces. Oh my God, this is crazy. And what was more crazy is that they go actually have to show me a picture of some niggas pulling something up out of the ocean. Did you see how clean that was? That looked like a fresh, clean piece of equipment that was just, they ain't pulled that out the water. It looked like they pulled it from out the boat and just laid it over the boat and made it look like I'm pulling it out the water. It wasn't dirty or wet at all. You gotta be paying attention to this stuff out here, people. These people was crazy. See, I'm gonna tell you, they gave these people juice. They just like, how can I put this? I gotta put this where only us understand what's going on. We don't need everybody to see what I'm talking about. So I gotta speak in codes and riddles just like Jesus did, y'all. So pay attention. And I'm good at it. You know, people do drugs for only one reason. Well, we could say two. All right, because initially it's for the excitement and to be out of your mind and all crazy. But once you come down and come to your right senses, you realize like, yo, we not supposed to be doing that. That shit crazy. But for the most part, inclusion. That's right, Lady Shea Butter. Illusion. Lady Shea Butter states that it is the illusion for the inclusion. I like that. And that's where we getting at. And the more drugs I can put out here and get, us to be partaking in, even through the marijuana, the weed, whatever all that is, I ain't gonna be naive. Everybody go, oh, like, yeah, everything is drugged up except marijuana. Ain't that dumb? When you know when over 3/4 of the world love marijuana and they something about it's the peace thing, they gonna get that. That's 3/4 of you niggas. I'm out. I get that. I get the weed. We damn near success. But you gotta, I don't care what you do and what you intake it. It could be the slaps. Okay, and that's what I'm getting at. Because everybody is induced and drugged up. If you in the physical in America, only way you escaping this and you evade this, if you got your own island somewhere or you somewhere over in the Amazon jungle. Because chemtrails cannot, it's not effective over the jungles. It's only effective over the city. Y'all gonna need to be clear with this. With that, all that 5G shit and all the frequencies, that infrareds and things that we can't see that's around us. That's all part of the plan. But if you go over the Amazon jungle, okay, you get near all that good water, just like the corona, right? You can't catch corona, and this is coming from the lead of WHO, CDC, okay, not just me, and I concur though. If you're around water and nature, you're exempt. You don't need a mask, nor do you need to be slapped. And y'all know what the slaps are. I'm going to remain with the slaps, even though I'm not afraid to say vaccination or anything like that. It's just the slap to me. I like that. I think Citizen Man was the one who started that, so I'm pretty much going to stick with that until probably 20 to the year 2070. When I start still doing videos and speeches and live lectures and things of that nature. By then, we're going to be coming over the airwaves. Yo, y'all, listen, after 50, you don't look for me on your goddamn tablets or smartphone. You're going to be looking in the sky. I'm making preparation now. I'm telling you now. Oh, wasu. Don't forget. Don't forget, people. It's not just the Chinese and the white man, so-called Chinese man that's creating. Black man creating too. Remember, you got a long list of black inventors that frightening appeared to seem to come to a halt. Since that, maybe, I'm not sure, but I'm going to make an educated guess. 1933. I think the last black thing that was invented was in 1933. Somebody get at me and correct me and let me know. I think it was the curling iron. Check one of these people that's excelling and got a degree in Black History Month. All of the outer world is a manifestation of your inner world. So as your blood that has your cells in it go through your brain, you want to have your brain in the proper, right state of functioning as best as you can. We want to need to be staying away from fluoride, parabens, GMO foods. You see, because these things, what they do is that they calcify your pineal gland, which means that if you want to get a little idea of what I'm talking about, just open your mouth and look at your tonsil. Some say that it's just the empty space. Still, that space is that of shape of what I'm gonna subscribe it to, that of like your tonsil or a pine cone. I think some use. I like to use the tonsil. That's just me, because you know me, I don't regurgitate other people's information. I build on the science, and I love it, and I enhance it, and I make it profitable so that I can manifest in the future, and I ain't got to use a cell phone, and I can just bring up my message straight to you. Now, how about that part? And I ain't even go to Harvard and Yale and Princeton or Howard or Temple. No, I didn't. They said, oh, well, how he speaks so prolific? How is his words so? I read the dictionary twice, like any wise person should have done. I got it from Malcolm the X. I seen how prolific and adequate he was with his words. I said, wow. Then I read the, autobiography, not by Alexandria or whoever that individual was, but from the people who knew him. That's the autobiography I go by. I get by word of mouth. I like to hear from people who said, I know, so I was there, or I know somebody who was there firsthand. I'm not that old, nor am I that young. I am who I am, on time with time, and just as I am. In fact, I don't even age. Real talk. You may find that funny or hard to conceive, but I'm serious as the mug. I'm serious as I'm sitting here talking to you. So, like some of the things to understand in ourselves, you're going to have to talk to yourself on a continuous and constant basis. I know they told you to don't do that, but I'm here to tell you that it's a trick. Yes, you must do it. And yes, you must answer yourself before you let me answer it. If you got a question and you looking for the answer, you be sure that you answer it before anybody else get a chance to answer it at all. Because see, what I do is that I listen to what other people may have to say about it. But then what I'm going to do is see if it equates or fits in of what I'm thinking. In other words, I'm to see how I am on time with time. And if your answer isn't in accord, right, to that of how you are feeling, then you're going to know that service or that individual was inadequate, unacceptable, and non-helpful. Keep rolling along, skating along. That's all you do. Always be yourself. Express yourself. All right? especially express the self that your brother and your sister hate. Oh, they're going to learn to love it. They're going to have to start laughing. At first, they're going to not be compliant. In fact, because you're doing it so well and you're being, you at its best, some individuals, because of their rottenness, okay, in their low state of vibrating, they're going to tease you and bring you down. But they'll come around. Don't stop. Keep it up. That's when you turn it up. Listen, people, everything that is sacred, they made you scared of it. Did you know that? How do you know that, Nate the Great? Write the word sacred out. Huh? How do you spell that? S-A-C, right? Come on now. R. Where's my intelligent people at? What's the next letter? E. Come on, D. Sacred. Now, how do you spell scared? Come on, let's do it together. S. Now, reason why it's the only changing of the letter C, because that's what they distorted about your perception. A, B, C. You see what I'm saying? You see? You see what I'm showing y'all now, right? I hope you're paying attention. So with the switching of the C, because sacred is S-A-C, but we're spelling scared now. Check. Where's Facebook information finders at? Come on, y'all. I want y'all on your job too. We ain't paying y'all all this money for nothing. I'm paying taxes for my fact checkers to be accurate and on point and making sure that we are not getting misled information. You check my page, it's going to be like 100% actual and factual. In fact, I may be the top leading factual source of information on the network to this day. I don't know. I really don't give 2 bags of Doritos in Kentucky, sitting on the Sonobu shelf on whatever street that you can imagine. Or 2 Snicker bars. You know what I'm talking about? Sitting under the desk when you go and order your gas. You know how you swipe the card and you see all them candy? Do you buy it? No. I don't give 2 rats ass about that shit. They could sit there for another 100 years. It's store shelf life. It'll be there. You'll be going before that Snicker will. You probably could be reborn and come back in your carriage and your mom pull up with you in the carriage and she talking about, Poppy, let me get a Lucy. And you looking at that candy that was there only 10 years ago. For whatever reason, you passed away. Yeah, 10 years ago. But you reborn now, right? So don't think that you won't be able to see me if I passed away today. Live a good life. You may check a nigga out within the next 30 days if I could have it my way. Yeah, yeah, I could come back in 30 days. Just be sure that you help that girl up on the bus with that carriage, my nigga, because that might be me. Help that young lady with that baby. That might be your sister. That might be your grandma. Are you starting to get an overall view of how this thing is working? Let's go back to spelling the word scared. Because I don't mean to scare you. I want to give you the sacredness of what you are. So sacred is S-A-C-R-E-D. Am I correct? Check. Scared is S-C-A-R-E-D. And that's exactly what they did. They took what is sacred of you. Never mind who they are. Nigga keep talking about who are they? Who's they? Who they? It might be you, fool. You might be one of the ones that was doing it. That's why your life's so fucked up today. You probably incarnating getting everything that you deserve. Because you was trying to hide. You was not trying, but you had made attempt and deceived the people that in the last meat suit that you was walking around in over in Egypt. Thought you was living so goddamn good with all your gold and all your wives and your porcupines and your goddamn elephants and kangaroos and giraffes. You thought you was gonna get away with that, didn't you? You know you stole that king, queen that was in the next country over too. Talk light to the deity, people. I ain't gonna cap you. Okay? Have faith in yourself. Trust in yourself. Believe in yourself, people. It's the greatest feeling that you can ever achieve while being here on earth. I'm so promised of that. I give, I ain't gonna say that, but listen, I don't know what to do for you. There's nothing I can do to get to convince you how beautiful it is to trust, pray, worship thyself. Don't delude yourself for any person or any reason. You are enough. Be unapologetically you. You got these dudes out here and women unapologetically this. I'm unapologetically that. I'm unapologetically black. I'm unapologetically fat. I ain't heard one nigga to ever say I'm unapologetically me. My weed at? Where my weed at? Where my herbs and spices? I'm ready to wild out right now. I'm HDHing right now. I need my medication. Don't fuck with me. I come from a suppressed family. My people have been enslaved. I need my medical marijuana card. I done endured the harsh treatment ever known to any being, even the Jews of Israel. That's right. My balls was cut off. That's right. I was tarred and feathered. God damn it. Shot up with drugs. Yes, I was. And I'm still here. You gonna tell me I don't deserve a medical marijuana card? After all the harsh treatment that I had to go through throughout the ancestral loins of my beings, of the bee people here, you know it's a psychological traumatization that these beings done went through. It ain't just physical. These beings here in America can't recuperate because they're going through a psychological damage in hell that's never been addressed to this day. And marijuana don't help. So I'm going to tell you dispensary people that too. Up your fucking grade. If you want to be effective. I feel like I'm just doing this because it's just something to do. I want to fit in here on earth. Like, you can't be too right. You can't be so righteous, but so much. I wouldn't want to live. So damn, let me smoke a joint or something every once in a while. Let me get some loving. I like to, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Let me eat a cheeseburger every once in a while. I would like to know what it's like to be happy and ignorant and blissful. I don't like to be the smartest ass, the smartest person all the time. That shit ain't no fun. Y'all don't know that. I'm the smartest person around and all you niggas is dumb as fuck. No disrespect. I'm just saying. We just talking. You know how it is. So, like I said, be unapologetically you. You just have to be yourself and go full of confidence with courage. Some people will say, oh, well, you don't believe in Jesus Christ, son. I think you're going to hell and you're going the wrong way. Just simply with humbleness and respect, you tell these people that I'm sorry, but it is the way of my own. Go stand your ass in the corner, please, and stop impeding shooting on me. Yeah, because see, some people get heated when you start coming to them talking about have you been saved, or I should be Muslim. Did I take my shahada, or should I join this, or should he join that? Religion ain't compulsive. You came here on earth by yourself, so that means you got a blueprint, people. You do. You do. You do. You do. You do. You do. And you do. You do. All of us. Me. Look in your hand. You don't understand? You can't understand how you become the master man? You don't know the plan? All you gotta do is just open your hand. I ain't lying. They got hundreds of books on Psalms, people. Oh man. They think I'm sick. And the truth of the matter is that I am. I'm fucking sick and tired of your bullshit. Keep telling me I ain't God. I'm tired of these monkeys telling me that I'm not God. And they can't show and prove nothing else is. This is getting ready to be a problem on Earth. I see y'all trying to turn it up. That's what it is. That's all they want. They want us to turn it the fuck up, y'all. Turn it up. We're going to turn it up. That's what they said. It's turned up. There it is. Bang. Say no more. It just came down. It's been turned up. 2024. Rough, rugged, and raw. Let me go get my raw hat. Put my raw hat back on. 2024. Rough, rugged, and raw. You getting it. Yeah. Anybody ever figure out that something that they knew when they came to this earth before you was educated? Huh? I'm gonna tell you what it is. Nobody get in and says it in the on the surface of the web or whatever this garbage is we dealing with here. I mean, I gotta get myself together in some aspects of life, y'all. I really have disregard and no respect for a lot of shit in life, and I know I should. I'm just like a real disrespectful dude, man. That's crazy. But here's the thing: I don't show it. That's because I work my magic, and I know how to work the magic. You know, I come from a magician family. I come from a whole long source of ley lines of doctors and witches Yeah. Genies, prophets, lords, gods, messengers, pimps, hoes, drug dealers, servicemen. Oh, yeah. All right. Let me just make a couple quick response here. I'm gonna have to close out though, y'all. First of all, the YouTube has stopped, so I might close out now. Let me see something first. Yeah, so in closing, let me see. Face let me see. We're gonna end the what's this? Facebook? Oh, Facebook shut down. So we're gonna end Facebook, right? Let's go to YouTube. And apparently YouTube has shut down too. Wonderful. I ain't gotta close it down. Good night.